And just for the next question, like when you moved to Toronto, like how was the transition like from moving to like one country to another and adapting to Western culture, as far as like the culture, attitudes, and like much more?
It didn't really affect me like that. I feel like I adapted so easily. I feel like everyone in this country, like people I met personally, they were like so like they didn't treat me differently. So I felt like I adapted so like I actually it was so easy for me to like adapt into it.
True. And I mean, like within the previous interview, like as explained before, you said that Canada was more of a preferred place to live than like anywhere else. And like since then, do you still hold on to that opinion? And if so, do you have any like positive traits on about like Canada or like Toronto in general that made you like want to stay here?
I mean, like to be honest with you, I think America is like the proper place you gotta live in because there's so much people down there that you can always like communicate to and let's like meet up with. I feel this country is like at this point in time, it's kind of like it's pretty much dead for me. It's like so there's really nothing down here, so like snow and shit.
Yeah. I mean, I know there's like positive traits like staying here like with a big like Nigerian population in Toronto and like everywhere else, and then also with the food and like the life scene there, and then there's like other traits like with the weather too. So do you feel like it kind of has like a balance in between?
The weather?
No, just like the balance in between like the positive like traits about Canada versus like the negative traits about Canada. Like, do you feel like it's just like balanced in that way?
I mean, yeah, it is balanced a little bit.
True. Alright. And just getting on to your background and how you are as like a media personality, like what was your creative background and history like, and what made you decide on wanting to become a social media personality like slash YouTuber?
I love watching YouTube videos and stuff. I love watching like couple doing pranks and stuff like that. So that really motivated me to like go into YouTube. And when I was back home, to be honest, I never had a clue I was gonna be a YouTuber back home in the days. But when I came to this country, I seen like a lot of YouTubers. I never used to watch YouTube back home. I started watching it when I came to Toronto. So like I got really, I got motivated by it, and then I just started doing it, and then that motivated me to do the cocaine prank I did to my dad.
What is this? Are you guys joking with me? Is he a robot? It's a prank.
See that? So that was my first YouTube prank I did to my dad. So
True. And I think that was like one of the most like popular videos like in YouTube. And so like I know like before like you had like your other pranks where you went to malls like looking like the Toronto Quavo lookalike, but like the cocaine prank was the one that kind of like set it off. So tell me more about that video and like what inspired you to make that video, as well as like the impact and recognition that it had on your YouTube career.
the cocaine prank.
Yeah.
I mean, African parents, like when you tell them you smoke whatever, they go crazy.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I was just nothing. I didn't even watch nothing. I just woke up in the morning. I was like, I'm just gonna do a dumb prank to my dad, and then I didn't know it was gonna go crazy like that. So I just got a powder from Shoppers Drug. I just put it in a Ziploc and I thought it was a cocaine shit, and then it got mad. It was like I was like, that's a good reaction, you feel me? But it's not something like I planned. I just woke up and it's just like I was just gonna do it.
True. And I guess like did it gain like recognition like in a way, like did people like notice you like when you walked down like the street by any chance, like hey, you're the guy that made the cocaine prank, like can I take a photo, all that type of stuff?
It did, but like it did more about the Quavo prank I did at the mall. That one that got me more recognition from people.
True. And apart from your fame as the Toronto Quavo like lookalike, did you feel that your presence and branding has gained like much more recognition than like from before? And what was the impact like once people realized that you were referenced as like the Toronto version of Quavo, like in a way?
mean, like, it's like when if people see me as a Quavo lookalike, I feel like that they don't take that for granted. You feel me? They want to do something, you know, to, I don't know how to explain it, but like I feel like it's just, to me, it's just a blessing. I'm just gonna say that. I really don't know what to say about it. I just feel like it's a blessing from God, and I'm just gonna use it the right way. You feel me?
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. And I think in your social media, like when I tried to find your initial like handle name, it was not there anymore. But like when it was changed to Don Dada, like that's when like your stuff came out. So tell me more about like the whole like Don Dada official like social media handle, and tell me more about that transition and you making that name official in terms of your trademark and branding.
So I changed the username because I'm going into music now, and I can't use Ancho 6 as my music name because, you know, Quavo has his Quavo Ancho. So I was like, I was gonna use my own name and just, you know, make my own brand, but I still look like him. You can, you know, but I have to have a different name when I go into the music industry, right? So I just feel like, because back then I didn't have anything really going on, so I just had to use the Ancho because I'm from the 6 and I look like Quavo, so I just used Ancho 6. But right now it's like, it's different now.
True. And are you expecting to drop like music soon under your official name Don Dada, or?
Yeah, it's coming soon, very soon.
Oh, true. All right, sounds good. We definitely look forward to checking that out in a way, you know.